there, Mom. It's been a while since we last spoke, hasn't it? How have you been? I hope everything has been alright with you. But given that you're living by yourself, all alone, I really doubt that you're doing, all good for yourself. Wait, Lisa, I haven't heard from you in forever. Why are you suddenly messaging me now? I mean, I don't think that we've talked for almost 10 years now. Is that all you have to say to your daughter after all these years? I know exactly how long it's been since we spoke. You don't have to remind me. But I would have guessed you would have been a bit more emotional with your response after your daughter reaches out to you after 10 years. Well, if you were a nice girl and a better daughter, I might have been a bit more touched. But you were the person who kicked me out of the house all those years ago, after all. So I guess it's more than fair to say that I'm not really happy to hear from you at all. Oh, is that really any way to talk to your only daughter? Especially when I just wanted to tell you that I'm going to be getting married. But if you're just going to be a jerk to me, then I guess I won't tell you anything more about it, so... Wait a second, you're going to be getting married? Is that really true? Haha, I knew that would hook you in. But yes, it's true. My boyfriend finally proposed to me, so we're going to be getting married soon. I just thought that you might like to know. That's why I reached out to you like this. But I have to say that I am so disappointed at this terrible attitude that you've taken towards me, Mother. So you're really getting married, huh? You're not lying to me, are you? There's no tricks or other hidden ulterior motive you got going on, do you? What is that supposed to mean? Of course I'm getting married. Why would I be lying about that? I'm your daughter, and I'm trying to tell you that I'm getting married, and you think that I'm lying about it. You are supposed to be happy for me, Mom. You should really try to be a better person, like Daddy. He loves me with all of his heart, and I know that he would do anything for me. He was so over the moon when he heard that I was getting married. And my fiance is the most amazing man in the world. We're going to get married, and then I'm going to be the happiest girl in all of the town. You really think that I should be more like your father? You do remember that he cheated on me, don't you? Ugh, are you still hung up on that old thing? Just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's a fact that your dad is a cheater. He left me, his wife, for a much younger woman, and that's why we got divorced in the first place. I still don't see how you can take his side in anything after he did that to me. In fact, you took it much farther than that, didn't you? You got so fed up with me that you threw me out of my own house. Well, my boyfriend isn't going to cheat on me, okay? Honestly, I can't believe you're just bringing up the past when I'm trying to tell you about my future. But I seriously can't believe that you're still hung up on that. You seriously need to learn to let things go, or you'll never be able to grow as a person. Are you seriously saying that it's my fault that you kicked me out of the house? You can't be serious, right? You have no idea how hard I worked for you and your father, how much effort I poured into taking care of you two. But even so, your father stabbed me in the back and my own daughter cast me out of my house. Are you serious? Are you really trying to say that you were even doing that much for us? The only one who was ever working hard for us was Daddy. It's always been Daddy. He was the one going to work every single day to make sure that we had food on our table and a roof over our head. Are you really trying to compare yourself to that? All you did was lie around the house doing nothing all day. Who are you trying to fool here? You have got to be kidding me, right? Not only that, but you were so mean and strict with me every single day. You weren't even a good housewife. You were just a loafer. And you didn't work or do anything to contribute to the house at all. All you did was abuse your power over me, your poor innocent daughter. Okay, this is just getting ridiculous. You do realize that your father was constantly using his job as an excuse to avoid anything to do with raising you, right? And just what is that supposed to mean? You expect me to believe that? Of course I do. And then he would come home and scream at me if there was anything that he thought wasn't clean enough for him in the house. And when you were little and would catch a cold, he would accuse me of being the one that got you sick. And he would do that same thing when you did poorly on test too. Every little thing that went wrong, he would blame me for every single thing. But he was also fawning over and doting on you and would never find any fault in anything you did. Instead, he just put all the blame on me and never took any responsibility for himself, much less make you take responsibility for your actions. And just what's so wrong about that, huh? You weren't working, you were a housewife. Your only jobs are to keep the house clean and make sure that I was raised well. So of course Dad would get upset with you if you were just totally failing to do those basic things. I can't believe you refuse to see my side in all of this. Well, that's because I know you're dead wrong and I never want to be like you. When I get married, I'm going to be the perfect housewife. I'll make sure the house is always spotless and raise my children to be angels without ever having to scold them like you did to me. Well, if you think it's that easy, then you really ought to give it a shot yourself. But I don't think you're going to find that any child is ever a perfect angel all the time. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey there, Marge. I hear from Lisa you're doing pretty well these days.
I'm doing fine, thank you very much. But what do you want, Why are you messaging me? If you don't have anything to say to me, I'd appreciate it if you leave me alone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where is all this anger coming from? I mean, your ex-husband reaches out after 10 years and this is how you greet him? What's the matter with you? I thought that you might have been more willing to talk to me. I thought that you were going to be happy to hear from me.
You are really just like your daughter, ain't you? Just why do you think I would ever want to hear from you again? Do you think that I'd forgotten all about how you betrayed me 10 years ago?
But that's so far in the past. You can't really still be mad about that, right? You need to learn to let things go. Besides, I already told you that the only reason I did cheat on you was because I was getting so stressed out from my job. And it was only one time. You didn't need to go so far to divorce me. And I think if you're still mad about it, then that's your problem.
You think just because you say you were sorry that it means I have to forgive you? Look, Mo, I really don't want to do this. Can you just please go back to leaving me alone?
Wait, Marge, please. The whole reason I reached out to you was because I have something really important to tell you.
What is it? Is it Lisa's wedding? Because if it is, I already know about it. But you can go on ahead and celebrate at her wedding because I ain't going.
But that's actually exactly what I want to talk to you about. You see, I was wondering if you wanted to come to the wedding with me. We could be husband and wife again, and be there for our daughter on her big day. Doesn't that sound amazing?
Is that supposed to be some kind of a joke?
Of course it's not a joke. I'm asking you if you want to get back together with me. I mean, once our little girl gets married, she's going to move out, and then I'll be all alone. You don't want me to be alone, do you? Surely you must have no one else and be looking for someone to get with, right? You've also been single ever since we split up, right? That's why this is the perfect chance for you and I to get back together. We can go back to the way things were.
Now I know you're joking because there is no way I would ever want to marry you again.
It's not a joke. I'm being serious, Marge. Come back here and live with me again. I still haven't forgotten what an amazing cook you are. And I really miss you waking up early to iron all my clothes so that they're ready for me when I got to work. Not to mention having a spotless house like you always kept it.
It just sounds to me like you're looking for a maid rather than a wife.
Surely you must be sick of having to work a job for these past 10 years, right? But if we got back together, then you could quit your job and go back to being a housewife. It would be perfect. You know deep down this is really what you want, right?
Of course, this isn't what I want. And I'll have you know that I very much enjoy my job, thank you very much. And more than that, I am very happy with my current husband. Why do you think I would ever take back someone who cheated on me? If you really thought that there was ever a chance that I would say yes, then you would really need to get your head checked.
Hold on a second. What do you mean, your current husband? Are you telling me that you've gotten remarried?
That's right. We've been married for about 3 years, in fact. He was introduced to me by my boss. He's a lovely man, and it didn't take long for us to start dating. He's nice and caring, and he would never ever cheat on me. Basically, he's everything that you never were and could be for me.
No way, that can't be. There is no way that a man can be all those things at one. Men are just built to cheat. It's in our DNA. You're just being tricked by him, and you haven't realized it yet.
And just what makes you think you can speak for every man on the planet?
Because I am a man, and I know that we're all cheaters deep down in our hearts. But that's why you don't have to worry about me. I've already gotten the cheating out of my system. So you can be sure that I'm a safe bet now.
Just because you realize what a terrible person you are doesn't mean that all men are like that. Anyways, if that's all you had to say to me, I'll be taking my leave now. If you want a wife who does all those things you were talking about earlier, I'd recommend just hiring a maid. Hey, Lisa. I saw that you had called me a few times. Is there something that you wanted to talk to me about? If it's about your wedding, I've already given your dad my answer to that. Oh, I just wanted to let you know that our wedding plans were moving along smoothly. My fiancé is much more wealthy than I ever thought he was. His family is really rich and powerful, and anyways, we're going to be having the most spectacular wedding anyone has ever seen. I see. Well, good for you two, I suppose. But that's why you have to be there to see it. I know that you might still be mad at me for the things that happened in the past, but I just know that seeing me getting married at my amazing wedding is going to make you even more pissed off. I just want to see that look on your face when you realize how well off I'm doing now. Oh, is that the only reason why you want me to be there at your wedding? Of course, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have the whole event catered by one of the best restaurants in town, and I probably paid more for my wedding dress than you make in your whole life. The whole thing is going to cost a fortune, $100,000, and the best part of it all is my fiance's family is going to pay for everything. Wow, that sounds like a very expensive wedding. I can see why you're so set on trying to show it off to everyone you can. That's right, and don't ask me why, but for some reason, Daddy really wants you to be there. And since you're single, that probably means that you have loads of free time on your hands. So I think you should just swallow your pride and marry Daddy again. Then you two can come to the wedding and everything will be a happy fairy tale ending. I told you, your father and I already discussed this. Maybe you should ask him what I said when he invited me. Oh, come on. This wedding is going to be the event of the century. There are going to be famous rich people and great food, and I'm being kind enough to extend an invitation to you. Well, if you must know, I've already been invited to your wedding, and I've already got an invitation. What are you talking about? Daddy never sent you a proper invitation, did he? He didn't, but you don't need to trouble yourself by sending me one either. If you must know, however, I got my invitation from your fiancé. My fiancé invited you to our wedding? What is that supposed to mean? I never heard him say anything about inviting you. I mean, I told him all about how you and I haven't really talked at all since the divorce. Oh, yes, I think that Ralph doesn't actually know yet that I'm your mother. You see, he's only inviting me because I'm his boss. Him and I get along quite well, so I think he was just being kind enough to invite me to his wedding. Hold on a second. You're his boss? I'm so lost right now. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Your Ralph and I work at the same company, and I'm his supervisor for his branch, which makes me his boss. Are you following along now? But I didn't know any of this. I know. It really is a small world after all, isn't it? But when I looked over the invitation that he gave me, I realized that the bride-to-be was in fact you. The timing seemed right, and I even asked him to show me a picture of his fiancée just to double check. Wait, no, this can't be right. You have to be lying to me. There's no way that you and Ralph work for the same company. He works from one of the most powerful companies in the country. But you're telling me that not only do you also work there, but you're his boss? This doesn't make any sense. You were nothing but a housewife 10 years ago. How did you get that high in the company? You are so right about that. It was very difficult to get my foot in the door anywhere after the divorce. But it wasn't impossible, and I was finally given a chance after a long and hard search for a job. And I worked hard and put in the extra effort, built my skills, transferred to another company, and then finally landed the position I have now. But does stuff like that really happen? Well, I suppose I actually do have to thank your father for something. After all, he didn't do anything but leave the housework to me and the child rearing, of course, and then I might have learned some skills like how to multitask. And compared to raising a spoiled brat like you, training the new employee is like a walk in the park. It's like I was training for this job my whole married life. No, this can't be true. You have to be lying to me. There's no way that you're my fiance's boss. Ralph is always talking about how lucky he is and how he has such a good boss, and now you're telling me that it's been you the whole time? You know, he even sends me gifts on Christmas and my birthday. Oh, bless his heart. Oh, you are kidding me. I'm not kidding at all. And Ralph also told me that I could bring along my husband if I wanted to, so that's just what I'm planning to do. So you can look forward to meeting my new husband at your wedding. Isn't that great? Hold on a second. New husband? You're married? That's right, and I couldn't be more happier with my new husband. In fact, even Ralph is good friends with him. They go fishing on the weekend all the time. You mean to tell me that Ralph's fishing buddy, the one he talks about all the time, is really your husband? It appears so. And Ralph really is so kind. He's always going on about what a cute couple he thinks my husband and I make, that he's so eager to have us be there for him on his big day. So anyways, I guess I'll see you there.
Marge, I want you to divorce that loser right this second. He's trying to start beef with me and I'm not going to stand for it. When are you going to realize that the only man who can make you happy in this world is me?
I really don't think he's trying to start anything with you at all. I think that if anyone is trying to start anything, it's you.
Well, then why would this guy marry someone like you who already has been divorced? Is he just really bad at flirting, so he just settled for you because he couldn't get anyone else?
Did you really just fix your mouth and say that to me, Mo?
But that still wouldn't explain why this jerk is looking down on me. How dare he steal my ex-wife from me? He should have gone out looking for a younger woman like all real men do. Instead, he peeved on some other guy's leftovers. Well, I'm not going to stand for that kind of ridiculous behavior.
Okay, Mo, you really need to stop behaving this way. You look so ignorant right now. You are just a pathetic little man, aren't you?
What did you just call me? All I'm trying to do is take my woman back from this jerk. You think I'm gonna roll over and let this guy beat me? If I can't have you, then I'll just find someone younger again. There are plenty of new hires that I can get to fall in love with me.
I seriously doubt that any poor young woman is gonna fall in love with a big old jerk like you, Mo. You really haven't changed at all these past 10 years. How pathetic.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
It means that after seeing how you're behaving at this wedding, I'm sure that no one is ever gonna want to marry a sorry piece of man like you.
Wait, Marge, please. You have to reconsider. You really want me to live the rest of my life all alone? I won't be able to make it by myself.
What are you talking about? You're not alone. You have your daughter with you. You know how much Lisa loves you. I'm sure that she would be more than happy to take care of you in your old age. Maybe you could even move in with her and Ralph.
I already tried asking her about that and she shut me down. That's why I have no other choice but to get back together with you, get it?
Oh, she turned you down.
She did! So I have to get back with you. I don't have any other choice. But then you showed up at the wedding with your stupid new husband. That when I went to Lisa to talk to her about what she would do for my future, and she told me and begged her not to abandon me. But she told me that I wouldn't be allowed to live with them, and that they were never going to send me any money. Every little request I made her, she totally shot it down.
Wow. Oh, that sounds tough.
She said that if her fiancé knew that I was begging for money, that I would just humiliate her. Then she told me that she probably isn't even going to visit me at home because she'll be too busy being a housewife to have time to do that.
You know, now that I think about it, I didn't really have time to visit my parents after I got married to you. You told me that I had to put you and Lisa ahead of my own family.
'Cause it wouldn't be fair. If I have to be at work all day, then you shouldn't be allowed to leave the home all day.
Well, I hope that you put aside some money for your retirement, because it sounds to me like you're going to need plenty of it now that you're on your own. Oh no, what am I gonna do? This is completely all your fault. You ruined my wedding. What are you talking about? I thought your wedding was yesterday and it went off without a hitch. It might have looked like that on the surface, but Ralph took me aside and told me that he wasn't going to marry me after all. I was so terribly upset yesterday, you have no idea. He really said that he wasn't going to marry you. Don't act surprised. This is all your fault. You told him all about me and how you and Dad divorced because he cheated on you. And then you told him about how I blamed you for all of it and chased you out of the house. He told me that's why he wasn't going to marry me anymore. I wasn't saying any of those things to try and be mean and get revenge on you, okay? We just kind of got to talking before the wedding, and it slipped out of my mouth before he even knew, and I knew that I was the mother of the conversation. You completely ruined any interest he had in me before, and on the day of my wedding too? Do you have any idea how humiliated I am right now? He agreed to go through with the farce of the wedding, but he said he would never sign anything that would legally bound us together. We were supposed to go to the courthouse today to finalize everything, but instead he called me to tell me that we were over. And to think you were this close to marrying into a rich family to have your happily ever after. You must be kicking yourself for losing such an opportunity. Don't talk to me like that when this is all your fault. In your heart, you know that you did all this to yourself, Lisa. I only told him the things that happened. It's not like I lied or even went out of my way to say those things. Oh, just shut up already and do something to help me. And just what could I do for you? Well, you can talk to him and tell him to take me back. Or order him to marry me. Please, I'm your daughter. You have to help me. Stop saying all this nonsense right now, Lisa. Stop acting like I'm your mother when it's convenient for you. I stopped being your mother 10 years ago. You don't get to decide that I'm suddenly part of your life again. I'm not your mother, and you're not my daughter, and that's that. Now please, never contact me again. Wait, no, please, you can't do this to me. You can't just abandon me like this. I'm your only daughter, and you ruined my wedding day. Well then, I guess this will give you enough time to think long and hard about whose fault this really is, and hopefully change your character. Now goodbye, Lisa. After that, I heard from Ralph himself that what Lisa had told was true, and that the two of them were in fact no longer getting married. I apologized to Ralph as I felt like I really had a role in all of this happening. But he told me that I had nothing to apologize for. And instead, he thanked me for showing him a side of Lisa and her father that he had no idea about until then. And he's such a kind and sweet young man, bless his heart. I truly feel lucky to have him in my staff. Afterwards, Lisa tried to go back to live with Mo, but he turned her away, of course. He told her that he would never take her back after what she did in revealing her true colors, to abandon her own father. I hear that Lisa was finally able to convince her father to let her stay with him again, but I can't imagine it's a comfortable living situation.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Sign the papers on the dining table and leave them out.
Sign and leave out? What needs to be mailed?
The divorce papers.
Divorce papers? Wait, what?
I've signed my part. Once you sign, it's over.
Why so sudden?
It's not sudden. I've been thinking about this for a while. Mom agrees it's for the best.
Your mom knows?
I've already moved my essential stuff out. I'll get the rest later with Mom. I'm staying at my parents' for now.
The stuff you took was for work, right?
I took the day off. Didn't want you to stop me.
You wanted a divorce this badly?
I'm serious about this.
On my birthday? You're doing this today?
Happy 35th birthday, Sarah. And congratulations on your divorce.
There's nothing to congratulate.
I've been patient, waiting for you to turn 35.
What does my age have to do with divorce?
After 35, it's considered a geriatric pregnancy.
What? Are you divorcing me because we don't have kids?
It's your fault for not being able to have children, so no alimony.
You've been cheating?
My girlfriend is pregnant.
Pregnant?
Unlike you, she's young and beautiful. Our child will be gorgeous.
So you waited until I was 35, but you've been cheating and got another woman pregnant?
Mom's been wanting grandchildren. I'm remarrying someone younger who can give me at least 3 kids. You clearly can't.
We can't have children?
We've been married for years with no kids. Mom's right. I should have ditched a defective wife like you sooner.
What? I showed you and your mother my test results. They were fine.
Those can be fate. It's obviously your fault. I've got my girlfriend pregnant after all.
You never even got tested.
If it were my fault, how could my girlfriend be pregnant? Face it, Sarah, it's you.
I can't believe you're doing this. We've been together for so long, and you're just throwing it all away?
Long? It's been wasted time. We could have had a family by now if it weren't for you.
How can you say that? We've built a life together. Don't you remember all the good times?
Good times don't make up for not having children. My parents are getting older and they deserve grandchildren.
So you're prioritizing your parents' wishes over our marriage?
Family is important, Sarah. Something you clearly don't understand.
I am your family. Or at least I thought I was.
A real family has children. You can't give me that.
We could have explored other options. Adoption, surrogacy. Did you ever think about those?
Why should I when I can have my own children naturally? Just not with you.
This is so unfair. You're making all these decisions without even talking to me.
There's nothing to talk about. It's over.
Can we at least discuss this face to face? This isn't something you should do over text.
No, I made up my mind. Just sign the papers.
I can't believe you're being so cold about this. Don't I deserve better after all these years?
You had your chance. Now it's time to move on.
Move on? You're the one who's been cheating. How long has this been going on?
Long enough to know she's the right choice for me.
And you think she'll make you happy? A relationship built on betrayal?
She already makes me happier than you ever did. At least she can give me a family.
A family isn't just about having kids, Jack. It's about love, trust, and commitment.
Save your lectures. I've heard enough from you over the years.
Fine. If this is really what you want, I'll sign the papers. But don't expect me to make this easy for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'm not going to just roll over and let you walk all over me. If you want a divorce, you'll have to deal with the consequences.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm promising you that I won't be the doormat you seem to think I am.
Whatever. Just sign the papers and be done with it.
I'll sign them when I'm ready. And don't you dare come back here without warning.
Fine. I'll send my mom to get my things.
Great. Send the woman who's been criticizing me for years. That's just perfect.
Don't talk about my mother that way.
Why not? She's been nothing but cruel to me, and now I see where you get it from.
You're just bitter because you couldn't give her grandchildren.
No, I'm angry because I've been treated like nothing more than a baby-making machine in this family.
That's what wives are for, aren't they? To continue the family line?
I can't believe you just said that. You're unbelievable.
Believe it. Now you know why this marriage is over.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that very clearly. Don't worry, I'll sign your precious papers.
Good. The sooner the better.
Is there anything else you want to say to me? Any other ways you want to hurt me today?
Just that I hope you find someone who doesn't want kids. That's about all you're good for.
Get out of my life, Jack. I mean it.
Gladly. Enjoy your lonely, childless existence.
Sarah, what's the meaning of this? Sending a legal notice for alimony? You promised not to ask for money.
Your son said that on his own. Now that I know about the affair, I'm claiming alimony if we're divorcing.
How dare you? It's your fault my son couldn't have children. I couldn't even hold a grandchild because of you.
You have no proof it was my fault.
Are you saying it's my son's fault? It can't be. He's having a child now.
With his mistress, right? We weren't even discussing divorce. Our marriage wasn't broken. If he cheated, he and his mistress need to take responsibility.
My son suffered for years because of you. How dare you demand more money and cause him more pain?
He decided on divorce by himself. If we had discussed it together, things might have been different.
This proves divorcing you was the right choice. My son could never be happy with you. Withdraw this alimony claim immediately.
You know you'll have to pay if I don't withdraw, right? That's why you're trying to make me drop it.
I never liked you. Too headstrong. Not cute at all. Can't even have children. We've put up with you as a daughter-in-law for so long. The least you could do is leave gracefully.
Jack was the one who left, not me.
I'm on my son's side. If you insist on this, I'll get all the lawyers I know to fight you tooth and nail.
I'm not withdrawing my alimony claim.
My new daughter-in-law is pregnant. Don't you dare cause her stress.
Stress? You think cheating and divorce are trivial matters? Since neither you nor Jack are willing to communicate properly, we'll let our lawyers handle this from now on.
Bring it on.
Gladly. I hope you're prepared for what's coming.
Are you threatening us? After everything we've done for you?
Done for me? You've done nothing but criticize and belittle me for years.
We gave you a home. A family.
A family that treated me like an outsider from day one.
Because you couldn't fulfill your duties as a wife.
My duties? Is that all I was to you? A breeding machine?
A wife's primary role is to continue the family line. You failed at that.
I can't believe I put up with this backward thinking for so long.
It's not backward, it's tradition.
Well, your tradition has cost you a daughter-in-law and your son's marriage.
Good riddance. My son will be much happier with his new wife.
The one he cheated with? Yes, I'm sure that'll be a stable, happy marriage.
At least she can give him children.
And that's all that matters to you, isn't it? Not love, not commitment, just grandchildren.
Family is everything.
Family should be about love and support, not just DNA.
What would you know about family? You couldn't even start one.
I know enough to recognize a toxic one when I see it.
How dare you? We welcomed you into our home.
And made me feel unwelcome every step of the way.
If you had just given us grandchildren, everything would have been fine.
No, it wouldn't have. You would have just found something else to criticize.
You ungrateful woman. After everything we've done for you.
Save it, Linda. I'm done with your guilt trips and manipulation.
You'll regret this, Sarah. Mark my words.
The only thing I regret is not standing up to you sooner.
We'll see how you fare without our family support.
I'll fare just fine, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a life to rebuild.
This isn't over.
Yes, it is. Goodbye, Linda.
Where were you today?
Who is this?
It's Jack, your ex-husband. Did you change your number?
Why are you contacting me now?
I think I saw you at the OBGYN today.
Yes, I was there. So what?
Why were you at that clinic?
How is that any of your business?
My wife is pregnant for our second child. Unlike when I was with you, we're on track for my goal of 3 kids.
I get that your wife is pregnant, but isn't this clinic far from your parents' place?
We moved when our first child started kindergarten. Didn't want to live with my parents forever.
You moved to this area?
I never expected to see you there. It's been what, 5 years since you got the alimony from me? How have you been? Wait, why were you at an OBGYN? That's not your scene, is it?
I go there because I need to.
Don't tell me you're trying fertility treatments now. At your age? Talk about greed. Know your limits.
Know my limits.
You weren't showing like my wife, so you're not pregnant, right?
No, I'm not pregnant.
See? A barren old hag like you trying treatments is useless. Give it up already.
I'm not pregnant because I just had a baby.
What? You had a baby?
I have 3 children. I was there for my youngest 1-month checkup. I guess my figure has bounced back quicker than you'd expect. I gave birth to my 3rd child at this clinic last month.
Wait, 3 kids? How? You couldn't have children. I only have 2.
I remarried 4 years ago, soon after I got pregnant with twins. Then I had my 3rd child last month, so yes, 3 children.
Twins? You're lying.
It was tough given my age, but thankfully the twins and I came through pregnancy and birth healthy. Turns out my body was perfectly healthy, just like the test showed.
But you never got pregnant when we were together.
It is strange, isn't it? As soon as I married someone else, I got pregnant right away. 3 times, in fact.
How is this possible?
Don't ask me how. I don't know.
But I have 2 kids now.
Good for both of us then. We're divorced and strangers now, so that's all there is to say. I'm busy with 3 kids, so I'm blocking you now.
Wait, Sarah, don't block me yet. I need to know more.
There's nothing more to say, Jack. Please, leave me alone.
But how did you have kids? We tried for years.
I told you, I remarried. My husband and I were blessed with children.
It doesn't make sense. Are you sure they're yours?
Are you seriously questioning whether my children are mine? That's low, even for you.
I just don't understand how this happened.
It happened because I found someone who loves and respects me, unlike you.
I loved you.
No, Jack. You love the idea of having children. You never loved me for who I am.
That's not true. We had good times together.
Those good times weren't enough for you to stay faithful or treat me with respect.
I made a mistake, okay? I admit it.
A mistake is forgetting to buy milk. What you did was a conscious choice to betray our marriage.
I was under a lot of pressure from my parents.
And instead of standing up for me, you chose to cheat. That says a lot about your character.
Can't we talk about this? Maybe meet up somewhere?
No, Jack, we have nothing to discuss. Our relationship ended 5 years ago.
But now that you have kids, maybe we could...
Could what? Get back together? Are you out of your mind?
We could be a family.
I already have a family, a wonderful husband, and 3 beautiful children.
But I could be...
You're nothing to them, Jack, and you never will be.
That's harsh, Sarah.
No, what's harsh is divorcing your wife on her birthday because she couldn't have children.
I said I made a mistake.
And I've moved on from that mistake. You should too.
But my mom would love to meet her grandchildren.
They're not her grandchildren. They're strangers to you and your family.
Sarah, please, can't we work something out?
There's nothing to work out. I'm happily married with a family of my own.
But what about our history together?
Our history is exactly that. History. It's in the past where it belongs.
I never stopped thinking about you, you know?
Well, I stopped thinking about you the day you left me, and I suggest you do the same.
Can't we at least be friends?
No, Jack, we can't. I don't want you in my life in any capacity.
You're being unreasonable.
No, I'm protecting my family and my happiness. Something you never did for me.
I could change.
It's too late for that. You made your choice 5 years ago.
Sarah, please.
Goodbye, Jack. Don't contact me again. Why are you ambushing me outside the clinic?
I wanted to talk to you in person. I figured you'd be here for the 3-month checkup.
We have nothing to discuss. We settled everything, including alimony, 5 years ago when we divorced.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
She cheated on me.
Who?
After hearing you had 3 kids, I got myself tested. Turns out I can't have children. The doctor says it's hopeless, even with treatment.
And?
It doesn't make sense that my wife is pregnant, right? So I investigated. She's been seeing another man since before we got married. The kids are his.
That's unfortunate.
The guy's broke too. Some wannabe artist or something. She married me for financial stability while having kids with him.
My condolences.
She took alimony from me too. That cheating witch. So, can we start over?
What are you talking about? Start over.
You have 3 kids, right? I know they're all boys. My wife's kids are both girls.
You investigated my children?
Mom's always wanted male grandchildren. If I take you back, I get sons too.
What do you think children are? Besides, you're not related to them. You're strangers. I'm not going to divorce my wonderful husband to remarry you. Leave us alone.
I'm better looking than the guy you were with today, right?
My husband is more handsome than you, inside and out.
I spent more time with you than your current husband has.
Thanks to the alimony I got from you 2 cheaters, we're financially stable. My mother-in-law helps with childcare too. Remember how you never got along with your mom? My mother-in-law is wonderful, and we're not struggling for money, thank you very much.
Oh, really?
My husband has a great job with an excellent salary. His family is well off too. My current mother-in-law is lovely and keeps a comfortable distance. We share hobbies, and I'm very happy. My in-laws live 30 minutes away by car. They help out just enough and give us space when we need it.
We'd be better for you.
I have no desire to be family with an ex-husband who signed divorce papers behind my back and left, or an ex-mother-in-law who took his side knowing he cheated. This conversation is over.
Wait, please. I'm over 40 now, and Mom's getting old. I'll be all alone.
That's not my problem. You chose to leave me, remember?
But...
We're planning to move away soon anyway. I don't want any more contact with you. Stop contacting me. If you try to approach me or my children, I won't hesitate to call the police and have my lawyer deal with you. Consider yourself warned.
Don't you love me anymore?
Love? Of course not. You're my ex-husband. Goodbye.
Sarah, please. I made a mistake. I see that now.
A mistake? You threw away our marriage, Jack. That's not a mistake. That's a choice.
I was wrong. I see that now. Can't we try again?
No, we can't. I have a new life, a happy life, one that doesn't include you.
But we have a history together. Doesn't that count for anything?
Our history is exactly why we can't be together. You hurt me, Jack, deeply.
I can make it up to you. I'll do anything.
There's nothing you can do. It's too late.
What about the kids? Don't you think they need a father figure?
They have a father. My husband is an amazing dad to them.
But I could be their father too.
No, you couldn't. You're a stranger to them, Jack, and that's how it's going to stay.
Sarah, I'm begging you. Give me another chance.
I gave you chances for years, Jack. You threw them away.
People change. I've changed.
Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But it doesn't matter. I've moved on.
Can't we at least be friends? For old time's sake?
No, we can't. I don't want you in my life in any capacity.
That's harsh, Sarah. After everything we've been through.
What's harsh is divorcing your wife on her birthday and then expecting her to welcome you back with open arms years later.
I said I was sorry.
Sorry doesn't erase what you did. It doesn't change the fact that you betrayed me.
But I love you, Sarah. I always have.
No, Jack. You loved the idea of me. The idea of a wife who would give you children. You never loved me for who I am.
That's not true. I did love you.
If you had loved me, you wouldn't have cheated. You wouldn't have left.
I made a mistake. Can't you forgive me?
I have forgiven you, Jack. That's why I'm able to move on with my life. But forgiveness doesn't mean letting you back in.
Please, Sarah. I don't know what I'll do without you.
You'll do exactly what you've been doing for the past 5 years, living your life without me.
But it's been miserable without you.
That's not my problem anymore, Jack. You made your choice.
What about your choice? Don't you have any feelings left for me?
My feelings for you died the day you left me, and they're not coming back.
I can't accept that. We were good together once.
Once, maybe, but not anymore. Please, Jack, let it go.
I can't. I won't. I'll prove to you that I've changed.
No, you won't, because I'm not giving you the chance. This conversation is over.
Sarah, wait!
Goodbye, Jack. Don't contact me again.
Sarah, dear, it's been a while. I heard you've had 3 children. All boys, I'm told. How wonderful. That's my daughter-in-law for you.
I'm not your daughter-in-law anymore. We're divorced, remember?
We're ready to welcome you back anytime. Come back whenever you're ready.
I told your son this too, but I'm happily married. I have no intention of divorcing my current husband or letting you meet my children. If you persist, I'll take legal action as I warned before.
Wait, hear me out. The new wife betrayed both me and my son. How can we forgive that?
Rich, coming from the people who betrayed me, don't you think?
Look, you were part of our family once. Your boys should carry on our family line. There's no blood relation, but I'll overlook that. I'll raise my boys to be suitable heirs for my family.
I'm sorry, but I must decline. These children are mine and my current husband's. Any love I had for you and Jack was thoroughly exhausted 5 years ago when we divorced. I don't want any further involvement with you.
Then what about our family line? I hear my son can't have children. This is terrible. I want to hold my grandsons.
That's not my concern. We're divorced and our relationship ended with the alimony payment. Please stop contacting me.
Wait, Sarah, I'll listen to your demands, so please, remarry my son. Please, Sarah.
Please, I'm begging you. Leave me and my children alone.
Sarah, you don't understand. Family is everything.
I understand perfectly. I have a family. one that doesn't include you or Jack.
But we were your family first.
And you threw me away. Now you want me back because I have children? That's not how it works.
We made a mistake. We see that now. Can't you forgive us?
I've forgiven you. That's why I'm able to move on. But forgiveness doesn't mean letting you back into my life.
But the children need grandparents.
They have grandparents. My parents and my husband's parents are wonderful with them.
It's not the same. We're their real family.
No, you're not. You're strangers to them, and that's how it's going to stay.
Sarah, please, think about what you're doing.
I have thought about it for 5 years. I've thought about it, and my decision is final.
You're being selfish.
No, I'm protecting my family, something you should understand.
We can give the boys so much. A legacy, a name.
They already have those things from their real family.
We are their real family.
No, you're not. You're my ex-husband's mother, nothing more.
This isn't fair, Sarah. We've changed.
Maybe you have, but it doesn't change what happened.
Can't we start over? For the sake of the children.
The children are happy and well-adjusted. They don't need you in their lives.
But we need them in ours.
That's not my problem. You made your choice 5 years ago. Now you have to live with it.
Sarah, please, we're begging you.
And I'm begging you to leave us alone. Don't make me take legal action.
You wouldn't.
I would, and I will if you don't stop harassing us.
This isn't over, Sarah. We won't give up.
It is over. It's been over for 5 years. Accept it and move on.
You'll regret this, Sarah. Mark my words.
The only thing I regret is not standing up to you sooner. Goodbye, Linda.
Sarah, wait.
No more waiting. No more chances. This is the end. Don't contact me or my family again. I blocked my ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law on all platforms and deleted their contact information. We quickly prepared and moved closer to my current husband's family, making it impossible for them to find or bump into us. Later, I heard from my OBGYN that my ex-husband and his mother had repeatedly tried to get information about me from the clinic. The doctor refused, citing patient confidentiality, but warned me as a precaution. With the doctor's testimony, I filed a report with the police, so they're ready to act if anything happens.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Betty, it's been so long, hasn't it? I have some huge news to share with you, but is now a good time to talk? No, it is never a good time to talk with you, Angela. You know, I still get angry even just having to be reminded that you exist, so if you don't mind, I'd really rather not have this conversation at all. Wait, what? Now hold on for just 1 second there. I mean, you haven't heard from me in years, and this is the way that you choose to greet me? Don't you think you're being just a little mean? Are you telling me that you've already forgotten what you did to me? I thought we were friends, or at least friendly, and you stabbed me in the back. You have really got some nerve coming to me asking if I want to catch up about your life. Oh, but that was already 2 years ago. You really have got to get over these things, Betty. I mean, what is there even left to be mad about? It all happened so long ago. Well, I don't care how long ago it happened. I am never, ever going to forgive you for what you did to me. I mean, our daughters used to be friends at preschool. I thought that we got along too. You were always someone I felt like I could trust. But then you had to go and steal my husband away from me. Surely you can't still be hung up over all that, right? I mean, I know I probably shouldn't have done what I did, but it's not like you can really blame me for going after something that I wanted, right? That isn't true, though. You were always trying to go after my husband, and you know it. You were probably just pretending to be friends with me, too. Also, you could get to Dave. In fact, you even said as much to me before, don't you remember? Right, but what I'm saying is that Dave was a serious catch. If you don't think there were going to be women out there interested in making him theirs, then that's on you. Besides, I was a single mother. You have no idea just how tough I had it. And then when I met Dave and found out this handsome man also had a good-paying job, well, what was a woman to do? So yeah, I was trying to steal him away from you for a while, but it worked, didn't it? I knew talking to you like this was a bad idea. Just reading these messages is already making my blood boil. But anyways, Dave is your husband now, and I don't see why I should have to know anything about your lives. So if you'll excuse me, I really must be going now. But wait, you can't leave yet. I haven't even gotten to talk to you about my big news. You see, the thing is that yesterday, Dave passed away. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a single mother once again. Wait, are you serious? Dave is dead? Yeah, he had been complaining about some kind of chest pains for a while, but then he was also complaining about always being too busy with work to go and see a doctor. And then yesterday, he just collapsed at work and never got up. It sounds to me like he had a stroke. I see. Well, thank you for sharing that information with me. I really had no idea that Dave was gone. I guess this means that I'll have to break the news to little Julia then. He really was taken from this world too soon. Like, couldn't he have waited just a little longer? Can you believe that we were only married 2 years before he kicked the bucket? You know, I have a lot of things I want to say to you, but for now, just know that I really am sorry for your loss. I hope that wherever he is, Dave is in a better place now. Thank you for those kind words, Betty. But you really don't need to waste any time worrying about me, you know. I may be single again, but I'm not going to let that get me down. I'm going to move on with my life. And it also helps that I get everything in Dave's will, too. I'm sure that all that money will help me in recovering from my tragic loss. Wait, what do you mean? Dave left you money in his will? That's right. I really just can't believe he's gone. I mean, I was just starting to really enjoy the life of being a wife of a CEO. But now that he's gone, I guess that just means that I'll have to have enough fun for the both of us. Well, I'll try and avoid speaking ill of the dead. But if you have to give him credit for anything, Dave knew how to run a business. Not only that, but he was never once late with a child support payment. But I guess he must have also set something aside for you as well. Oh yes, he did. And I was going to take that money, go to South Korea, and get plastic surgery. Then I'm going to be the hottest widow on the market, and it is going to make finding a new man to sweep me off my feet that much easier. Oh man, maybe things will finally go well for me. Wait a second, Angela. Don't you think that you're being just a little disrespectful right now? What are you talking about? In what way am I being disrespectful? Well, I mean that you're bragging about the money you're going to inherit from Dave, and not only that, but you said you were going to use it to find a new husband. Don't you think there should be a longer mourning period or something for him? I don't really see how the amount of time I spent mourning is going to make any other man want me more. If anything, it'll just make me look like some depressed widow who is too sad to remarry. And I really don't think that's what Dave would have wanted for me. I'm not saying that you don't deserve to be happy in your life, but the funeral hasn't even happened yet, right? Should you really even be thinking about the inheritance this early after he's gone? I knew it! I knew that you were just jealous of how much money I was going to be getting, but anyways, now you know what's happening.
Hello, is this Betty? We met once before, but I'm not sure if you remember me. I'm Thomas, Angela's son.
Oh, Thomas, of course I remember you. You were just a bit older than Julia in elementary school, weren't you? I just wanted to say that I'm very, very sorry for your loss. I'm not sure how close you and Dave managed to get before he passed, but I'm sure this is hitting you quite hard.
I didn't think of Dave as my dad at all. In fact, to me, he was always just Julia's dad that my mom managed to steal from your family. But I could never live with the feeling of stealing Julia's dad.
Thomas, I had no idea that you felt this way about the whole situation.
Well, I actually am messaging you today because I have a few things that I want to talk to you about. For example, do you know how to have a funeral? I've tried looking up things online, but I feel like it just made me more confused than anything else.
Wait, what? Why on earth are you looking up something like that?
Well, my mom said that she didn't have time to deal with Dave's funeral, so she told me to handle it all. So I guess that means that I'm in charge of organizing it and stuff.
You have got to be kidding me. Did your mom really say that?
Yeah, I mean, my mom is back to being a single mother. We don't really talk to any of our relatives, especially not after she had her affair with Dave. That was the last straw for a lot of people. But anyways, that's bad for me because it means that I don't have anyone to ask.
But wait a minute. Where is your mom right now, Thomas? I mean, why in the world would she leave arranging the entire funeral up to you?
Well, my mom is actually out of the country on vacation right now. She told me that she just found out that the check for Dave's money just cleared and that she was off to spend it.
She's away on a vacation right now? So not only is she not going to be at Dave's funeral, but the reason she won't is because she's traveling?
Betty, I just want you to know how sorry I am that you've had to deal with my mom's antics. I really am always trying to stop her from acting this way, but anytime I say anything to her, it's like talking to a brick wall. She doesn't listen to anything I have to say. And this morning when I woke up, she was gone.
Thomas, please, you do not have to apologize to me for what your mom does. In fact, I'm glad that you reached out to talk to me about all of this. I'm very proud of how maturely you've been acting about all this. As for the funeral, that isn't something a child should have to plan. You can leave it all to me.
You mean it? You really want to help plan your ex-husband's funeral? Even after he left you and Julia for my mom? I don't know what to say. All this time I thought that I should have had to plan the funeral as a kind of punishment.
You don't deserve to be punished for anything, Thomas. You haven't done anything wrong. You're a very sweet and kind boy, but this is something the grown-ups should have to deal with. But what I want to know is, if your mom is away on her trip, are you okay? Do you have enough food in the house for yourself?
Kind of. I've been eating a lot of frozen meals that I'm getting from the store, but I'm pretty used to it after all this time.
All this time? What do you mean by that, Thomas?
Well, I just mean that my mom never cooks for me to begin with, so ever since I was little, I've always been eating prepared stuff from the store. But when my mom married Dave, she told him to give me more money to buy food, so I was actually given a budget of about $20 a meal.
And Dave really had no problem with you never eating a home-cooked meal at all?
I don't know whether or not he minded, but he was always too busy with work to do anything. I mean, we would eat out together at restaurants from time to time, but that was it, really.
So neither Dave nor your mom ever cooked a meal for you themselves? I don't get it. Don't they understand how important this time of your life is for growth? Thomas, I want you to come over to my house right away. You are welcome to stay here until all the funeral business is done with.
Wait, what? You can't really be serious about that, right?
Of course I'm serious. Besides, Julia is always talking about wanting to see you. She hasn't seen you since Angela and Dave got married and you transferred schools. I think it's been at least 10 years since you last saw each other.
But there's no way that I could ever face your daughter in person. I mean, my mom was the person who stole her father away from her mother. I'm the son of the woman who completely ruined her family.
But you didn't do anything, and you can't blame yourself for this. This is all on your mom, and you shouldn't feel any responsibility for it at all. Now please, come over here and enjoy some real food. Honestly, someone your age shouldn't be having to deal with all of this. It's just tragic.
Betty, thank you so much.
Of course, but I just wonder if you haven't already forgotten where I live. Anyways, I'll think of something special to cook for dinner tonight, so you hurry on over here. I heard that you stepped in for my son and ended up organizing the whole of Dave's funeral. Even to the end, I guess you never really were over him, were you? Why else would you step up and take over for Thomas like that? You have got some nerve asking me that. Why in the world was it up to your son to hold the funeral anyways? I mean, he is barely a teenager. There is no way he would have been able to do all that by himself. Honestly, what in the world is the matter with you? Didn't you feel a need to pay your respects to Dave at all? What more do I need to respect him for when I have all of his money? You really are a rather sentimental person, do you know that? And just what is that supposed to mean? I mean that you did all of this for Dave when you two aren't even married anymore. I certainly hope that you didn't hope to get anything from me by doing this. Because if you think that I'm going to share a penny of what Dave left me, then you are very, very wrong. Oh, please, do you really think that that's why I stepped in to help your son? I am really getting sick of all your wild delusions, Angela. Here I thought that you would have wanted to show some kind of emotion to Dave's memory, but instead I'm the one having to host the funeral all by myself. There you go, trying to guilt me into giving you something. I knew you would try this. But unfortunately for you, it isn't going to work. I've already told you that you aren't going to see a single penny. Dave's inheritance is all mine. So don't bother trying to kiss up to me. It won't work. You do know that Dave and I never actually got a divorce, right? And just what is that supposed to mean? I mean that had we actually been divorced, then you would have the rights to his will. But the fact is that Dave and I never finalized the divorce, so we were just separated. But legally, we were still married. So basically, I have a much stronger claim to his estate than you do. What in the world are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Dave and I were married for 2 whole years before he died. That's the reason why I stole him from you. Besides, I know for a fact that we signed the wedding documents and everything. But did you actually see Dave ever take them to the courthouse for processing? Of course I didn't. Why would I both need to follow him all the way there? I signed the papers. That means we're married. It really is as simple as that. After we signed the documents, I left it all up to Dave to take care of. Well, then I think that Dave might have tricked you because you two were never married. You really have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know that? Oh, I'm afraid that I do, though. You see, I never forgave either of you for your affair. And one way that I got my revenge was by refusing to divorce Dave. It would have been so easy to just sign the papers and be done with it, but then I knew that that would make things even easier for him. I still carried around my grudge against you two, so I never ever signed any kind of divorce papers. You have got to be kidding me! I'm not at all, and Dave knew he had no choice but to go along with it, since I could have taken away his visiting rights to see our daughter. I told him that if he and I get divorced, that he would never ever see his daughter again. You did what? But this doesn't make any sense. This is the first I'm hearing of any of this. Well, now you know that for the past 2 years, your so-called marriage to Dave was all a lie. But surely the courts would have seen that we were together. I'm afraid that it's not a matter of that at all. Dave's will lays out quite explicitly that his wife is to get everything. And that would mean that it all goes to me. It doesn't really say that, does it? Surely there's got to be a mistake here. My name has to be on that somewhere. There has to be a version around here with my name on it. Well, you said he died suddenly from a stroke, right? So what makes you think he would have even made something like that? I found Dave's will, and just as I thought, I am going to get a huge amount of money. You mean you found a new version of the will? That's right. He said that even though we weren't married, he wanted to leave me everything as a way of apologizing for lying to me. I see. Well, if the document is really real, then you have to go and get it notarized. That way it can be used legally, otherwise it would just look like you were trying to pass off a fake document as the real one. And that is a very serious crime. Wait, hold on, is that really true? You mean I can't just show them this document that I found this morning? But then, you have to at least give me something. Ah, so you mean you did forge that document? Please, I have a child. I need Dave's money to take care of him.
Oh, don't worry about me, Mom. Betty already said that she was going to pay for my college. I'm glad that you got back home from your trip there. Betty was so worried about me when she heard that you were gone. She took me in for a few days.
Wait a second. Is this Thomas? What are you talking about? You're with Betty right now, and what do you mean she's going to pay for your schooling?
I mean that she is going to be more of a mother to me than you ever were. She already has been in just a short time that I've been here. We've been talking, and she told me that if I managed to get into a college, that she would pay for all 4 years of my tuition.
But that isn't fair. What do I get there?
I don't care what you get, Mom. I was talking with Julia, and she was so excited that we're going to go to college together.
Thomas, you can't trust someone like Betty. She's going to charge you interest. She's going to try and trap you with debt.
No. She said she was going to do all this for free. Betty told me I won't owe her a penny, ever. And so, I really don't need or want you in my life anymore, Mom. I think I'm old enough to take care of myself. And after all, I've been doing it already for years now.
How dare you talk to your mother that way? What is the matter with you?
Is that really the last thing you wanted to say to me as my mom?
No, wait, don't go. I'm sorry. Please, you have to talk to Betty and convince her to share some of that money with me. I need it.
I see. Well, if that's all you need me for, I think I'm going to be going now. Have a nice life, Mom. Don't reach out to talk to me ever again.
Wait, no, Thomas, come back. Please, you can't just leave me like this. I'm your mother. Can't you see that I really need help right now? Please, you have to come back. Thomas! After that, I talked with Thomas and agreed to let him live with Julia and I. He really is a brilliant kid, and he excelled in all of his classes. By the time he finished school, he was valedictorian and even gave a speech to all of his classmates. Julia and I support him through the college application process. By the time he heard back from all the schools he applied to, he had 5 different full-ride offers to choose from. I continued to get harassing messages from Angela begging for money. She even hired a lawyer and tried to sue me. But she quickly burned through what little money she had left doing that, and it got her nowhere. Now that Thomas is in school, he tells me that he swears to pay me back one day. And I tell him that he has nothing to worry about at all.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Hey sis, who's that guy you were with today? That tall, handsome man? I had to do a double take because you two looked so mismatched. Like, seriously, I couldn't believe my eyes. You suddenly text me just for this? What are you talking about? I was in meetings most of the day. Don't play dumb. I saw you walking together downtown. He must have been at least 6'2", wearing that sharp navy suit. The way he carried himself. Oh, definitely executive material. Downtown around noon? You were there? I thought you were supposed to be at work today. I was headed to meet my boyfriend for lunch. We had reservations at that new fusion place. Otherwise, I would have totally followed you guys to see what was up. The way he smiled when talking to you. Though I bet he was just being polite. Follow us? Oh, please don't do things like that, even if you had the time. That's borderline stalking, Emma. So who is the hottie? Come on, spill. Does he like blondes? What's his type? You must know since you work together. He's just someone from work, and I don't know his type. We keep things professional. Someone from work? Oh, just a colleague? There's no way someone like him is just anything. What department? What's his position? Is he single? Yes, a colleague. We're working on the same project. He's the project leader, and I'm his assistant. We had a business meeting today, and we just grabbed lunch during our break. That's all there is to it. So he's not your boyfriend? Though I don't know why I even asked. It's pretty obvious he's not. Of course not. I'm single right now, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Obviously, as if a guy like that would ever choose you. Let's be real. Someone as plain as you couldn't get a boyfriend anyway. When was your last date? 2 years ago? 3? If you just messaged me to insult me, I'm done. I've been in meetings all day and I'm tired. I don't need this from my own sister. Stop running from reality. You're not pretty. That's why you've been single forever. That hottie probably doesn't even notice you exist. I mean, look at yourself. Those boring pantsuits, that basic haircut, zero makeup game. Notice me? I told you, we're just colleagues. I don't need him or anyone else to notice me that way. Sure, he's way out of your league, so you're just telling yourself he's a colleague to cope. I mean, knowing your limits is good, but it's kind of pathetic. Unlike you, I'm different. I actually turn heads when I walk into a room. Just so you know, I won't give you his contact info even if you ask, so don't bother. What? Unlike you, I'm pretty enough to have a shot with him. We'd make the perfect power couple. I'm trying to let you play matchmaker here. You should be thanking me. My gorgeous looks, his success, we'd be unstoppable. I have zero interest in playing matchmaker. Besides, he's really busy right now with the project. I don't want to waste his time. Waste his time? What's that supposed to mean? Are you implying I'm not worth his time? Dealing with you would be a waste of time. He's focused on his career right now. Are you kidding me? Are you just jealous because I'm pretty? Because men actually want to date me, unlike some people I know? What? Unlike you, I actually have a chance with him. Don't be petty just because you're jealous that I can get guys you can't. I mean, when's the last time a guy even looked your way? That's not it at all. Either way, he's not available. And you have a boyfriend, remember? How would you know if we don't try? Fine, if you won't help, I'll figure it out myself. I always do anyway. It's not like you've ever helped me with anything. What exactly are you planning? Please don't do anything reckless. Well, now that I know he's a project leader at your company, I'll just wait outside the office. Maybe bring coffee sometime, bump into him accidentally. You know how these things work. Oh wait, you don't. Great, I've said too much. Emma, please don't. You work at a good company, and if he's a project leader, he must be a real corporate elite. Perfect for me. Just pretend you don't see me when I'm waiting outside, though that shouldn't be hard. You're practically invisible anyway. Wait, Emma, don't you have a boyfriend? What about Nathan? Oh, that placeholder boyfriend? You mean the waiter? Please. Placeholder? How can you say that? Nathan's been nothing but good to you. I mean, he's cute enough, but he's just a waiter at some chain restaurant. Anyone can get that kind of job. How can I plan a future with someone like that? An elite businessman is much better for my future. I shouldn't even be texting you right now. I need to book appointments at the salon, nail spa, and get my lashes done. Gotta look perfect when I accidentally bump into him. Emma, seriously, he's really busy with work right now. Don't cause trouble. Think about what you're doing. Busy with work? Oh, please. No man is too busy for someone who looks like me. You'll see. And when we're dating, maybe I can help you find someone too. Like maybe one of the security guards? That seems more your speed. You're impossible. Don't say I didn't warn you. Whatever, sis. While you're buried in your little assistant work, I'll be planning my future as a corporate wife. Should I go with the Louboutins or the Manilows for our first accidental meeting? I'm not participating in this conversation anymore. Fine, be that way. But don't come crying to me when you're still single and I'm living the high life with your hot colleague.
Thanks for your help today. We finished earlier than expected because of your support. Let's update the documents after the weekend. Your attention to detail really made a difference.
You must be exhausted after explaining the project at so many venues. Make sure to get some rest. These back-to-back presentations were intense.
Thanks. By the way, do you know someone named Emma? She's been quite persistent.
Wait, how do you know that name? Oh, please don't tell me.
A woman approached me outside the office today and said she was your sister. She was quite enthusiastic.
Was it this girl? I'll send you her photo. She sent this selfie last week.
Yeah, that's her. Different hairstyle, but same person. Even wearing the same coat. The pink designer one she kept mentioning, repeatedly.
I'm so sorry. Emma really is my sister, though sometimes I wish she wasn't.
No worries. Though to be honest, you two don't look much alike. I was worried she might be an imposter using her name to con me. She kept insisting you two were sisters, but the resemblance isn't there.
I'm really sorry about this during such a busy time. She apparently saw us together a week ago and has been demanding your contact information since then. Of course, I didn't give it to her, but she's been blowing up my phone about it.
Ah, from that time? When we were heading to the client meeting?
I warned her not to do anything silly, but to think she actually waited outside the office? I'm so sorry my sister caused trouble. Did she do anything inappropriate? Please be honest. I need to know how much damage control to do.
No, not really. She just gave me her contact information. All 7 different ways to reach her. Though I'm not planning on using any of them. She invited me to dinner too, but I declined, saying I had plans. She was quite insistent about rescheduling.
Feel free to ignore her completely. I know how she can be.
Is this your sister you mentioned before at the restaurant? During the team dinner?
Oh, right. I did vent about her once, after that 3rd round of beer.
Now I understand what you meant. About the selective hearing and the confidence.
She thinks she's beautiful and that the world revolves around her. Even now, while having a boyfriend, she's pursuing you. I won't give her any more information about you, but be careful. Your background is exactly what she's after.
My background?
You know, private prep school education, Ivy League degree, now on the fast track at a prestigious firm. She's been Googling you. Extensively.
Oh, it's not that impressive. Mostly thanks to my parents and education. And honestly, a lot of luck.
Plus, you're tall and handsome. You're exactly her type. Please be careful. Let me know if anything happens. I feel responsible since she's my sister.
It'll be fine. It's only 6 months of endurance anyway, until the transfer.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. The European office.
Besides, she only knows where I work. As long as I don't contact her, she'll give up soon. Though she did try to add me on every social media platform. I don't even know how she found my Facebook. I'm pretty sure that I set it so that they can't be seen by people who aren't friends.
I hope you're right. She can be persistent.
Better safe than sorry, though. This is a crucial time for me. The transfer, the engagement announcement.
Exactly. If anything happens, I'll be your witness. And I've saved screenshots of everything, just in case.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Though I appreciate your thoroughness.
Hey sis, isn't it your birthday today? Want a present? I'm feeling generous. A present? I have a bad feeling about this. And by the way, could you stop stalking my colleague outside our office? Security is starting to ask questions. He's just so busy. I'm the one with free time, so I'm just trying to increase our chances of meeting. Did you see my new outfit today? The red dress was totally working. He never contacted you even though you gave him your number, right? And your email, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, that should tell you something. Tell me what? He's an elite businessman, so he's busy. As long as our hearts are connected, it's fine if he can't contact me. Besides, I saw him looking my way twice last week. Your ability to delude yourself is almost impressive. It would be fine if you weren't bothering others. By the way, what happened to your boyfriend? He probably wouldn't be happy knowing you're chasing after another man. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? Huh? Emma, you had a boyfriend. Nathan. Remember him? I wouldn't be so rude as to pursue James while having a boyfriend. I dumped that poor waiter ages ago, like 2 months ago. He's ancient history. Poor waiter? That's why I'm contacting you now. I've got the perfect birthday gift for you. Wait, are you telling me you broke up with him just to tell me about it? No, silly. I gave your contact info to my ex as your birthday present. A plain girl like you would be perfect with a low-income guy. Consider my hand-me-down ex-boyfriend your gift. Aren't I the most thoughtful sister? Really? Thank you. Wait, what? You're actually happy about this? Are you that desperate for a man that you'd thank me for my leftover ex who's just a waiter? OMG, sis, have some self-respect. Well, since you clearly don't know anything, I'll keep quiet. But could you give me his contact information too? I'd like to reach out. Sure, why not? You weren't helpful with James, but I'm a caring sister that'll gladly share his info. This is perfect, actually. A low-income waiter and a career woman at a decent company. Maybe he can be your sugar baby. Though with your salary, more like a Splenda baby. Sugar baby, huh? Well, we'll see in a few months whether he needs my support or not. Have fun with my ex. Meanwhile, I'll focus on catching my elite businessman. I just got my hair done. He won't be able to resist. Some things are just impossible no matter how hard you try. Unlike you, I'm pretty, so I've got this in the bag. Just wait and see. I'll be planning a luxury wedding before you know it. Hey, sis, what's going on? He hasn't been at work for a week. I've been waiting outside every day. My new Louis Vuittons are getting ruined. Oh, you finally noticed? James transferred to the European office. What? Europe? Stop joking around. Is this revenge for me teasing you? Yes, somewhere in Europe. He was always scheduled to transfer after our project wrapped up. It was supposed to be later, but since we finished early, he moved ahead of schedule. This can't be happening. When is he coming back? Next month? 6 months? He can't just leave when we're meant to be. It's not a temporary assignment. It's a transfer. He'll be there for at least 3 years. 3 years? Oh, no. This has to be a mistake. I just bought a whole new wardrobe to impress him. And he got married before leaving. He proposed to his girlfriend so she could go with him. Had a small ceremony last weekend. Married? Oh, wait a minute. I never heard anything about a girlfriend. There's no way. I've been watching him for months. That's why I told you it was impossible. Some things just don't work out no matter how hard you try. Getting married and moving to Europe? That's so unfair. My dreams of marrying an elite businessman are ruined. How could he do this to me? After all the effort I put in, do you know how much I spent on designer clothes? Do what to you? I warned you not to pursue him. I told you not to stalk him outside the office. Who was it that ignored my advice and gave him their contact information anyway? I didn't know he had a girlfriend or was planning to transfer. Though I guess even if he had a girlfriend, he wouldn't be able to resist someone as pretty as me. Maybe if I'd worn the blue dress instead of the red one that day. Actually, he didn't just resist, he didn't even notice you. What the hell? Who does he think I am? There are tons of guys who'd love to date me. I chose him out of all of them. This is such a betrayal. I even learned how to pronounce those fancy French wines. You can't be betrayed by someone who was never yours to begin with. Are we done here? I have a dinner appointment. Seriously? Your sister is heartbroken and you're going to dinner? Supporting me should be more important than your dinner plans. I need comfort food and someone to trash talk his wife with. Sorry, but this is an important dinner. I don't care who it's with. I'm more important. Cancel it. Your sister needs you. Actually, it's with your ex-boyfriend and his father. Wait, what? Are you seriously going to date that low-income waiter? Don't tell me you're so desperate that you're already meeting his parents. Are you that willing to settle because you can't get anyone else? Settle? Oh, not at all. He's actually quite remarkable. That's impossible. A plain sister and a waiter? Match made in mediocrity. Actually, this is cheering me up. Nothing like seeing someone worse off than yourself. And imagine him becoming my brother-in-law. Oh, so hilarious. Don't bother inviting me to the wedding. It'd be too embarrassing. Though I might come just to see what kind of budget venue you end up with. Don't worry, I have no intention of having you meet him again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have that dinner to attend. It would be terribly rude to check my phone during such an important business dinner. Whatever, good luck with your budget romance. Maybe he can get you an employee discount at the restaurant. Hey, sis, are you still dating my ex? Haven't seen you posting any sad coffee pics lately. We're not dating, and I'm not posting anything sad. I just honestly enjoy going to cafes. Really? You're not? Great, well that makes things easier. Can you give me his contact info? He changed his number and I can't reach him. I've tried like 20 times from different phones. You want to go back to someone you dumped? Well, since I lost my shot with the elite businessman, I've been trying to date other guys, but it's not working out. Even if he is just a waiter, my ex was at least good looking. He could be a temporary fix until I find someone better. He always paid for dates with his tiny salary anyway. I won't marry him, but he'll do for now. Better than being alone like you usually are. That won't work. He's incredibly busy right now. He just started working at his father's company, preparing to take over the business. He doesn't have time to waste on dating games. Wait, what? His father's company? Take over? What are you talking about? Stop making things up. Since you clearly don't know anything, I'll tell you. Nathan is the heir to a major corporation. What? But he was just a waiter. He worked at some chain restaurant with college students. This has to be a joke, right? Right? That chain restaurant, it's just one part of his father's massive hospitality group. You know, the one that owns hotels across Asia and Europe. You're lying. This can't be true. I would have known. It's all true. He was working as a waiter because he wanted to understand the business from the ground up before taking over. His career move was already decided last month. I've never heard about this. Why didn't he tell me? We dated for 8 months. You dumped him before he could tell you, remember? Right after you saw me with James that day? So he's actually super rich? Like private jet vacation home in the Hamptons rich? Why didn't I see any signs? Yes, once his father retires, he'll be running the entire hospitality group. All those chain restaurants you looked down on, that's just the casual dining division. They also own luxury hotels, resorts, and high-end restaurants across 3 continents. Oh my God, he was my ticket to being rich all along, and he always dressed so simply, drove that regular car, lived in that normal apartment. He was super plain, and I always thought that it was a waste of his good looks, but I never thought he was actually rich. That's because he wasn't trying to show off. He's an honest and humble man. He wanted to learn the business properly, so he put more effort into his work and his mentality than dressing himself in designer goods. Come to think of it, you should probably take a leaf out of his book. Sis, if you're not dating him, I can try to get back together with him, right? I mean, I always knew he had potential. I just didn't realize how much potential. Maybe I can say I had a temporary mental breakdown when I dumped him. He specifically said he has no interest in getting back together with you. His exact words were quite, memorable. Why? I'm so much prettier than when we dated. I got my lips done and everything. He knows you abandoned him to pursue my colleague. You told him? How could you? Sisters are supposed to keep secrets. No, James told him before I got the chance. Huh? What do you mean James did? James doesn't even know Nathan, right? Think about it, Emma. Your ex is wealthy, right? And James comes from a privileged background too. Kids from those circles tend to go to the same private schools, elite prep schools, exclusive summer camps, Ivy League universities. No way. Don't tell me my ex and James know each other, like, actually know each other? They're childhood friends, went to the same schools from kindergarten through high school, played on the same lacrosse team, belonged to the same club, their families even vacation together. This can't be happening. So, all this time? Yes, all this time you were trying to pursue James. He was updating his old friend about your behavior. Those times you waited outside the office, James texted Nathan about it. Those accidental run-ins you planned, Nathan heard all about them. I think I'm going to be sick. Nathan heard everything you did from James himself. I didn't have to lift a finger. Everything? Oh, you're kidding, right? Everything was out in the open. This is a nightmare. But wait, how do you know all this if you're not dating him? You're keeping something from me. We're not dating, but we have a professional relationship. What do you mean professional relationship? Stop being so cryptic. What aren't you telling me? Our company really needed connections in the hospitality industry for a new business venture. So those dinner meetings were actually business networking sessions. I'm serving as a liaison between our companies. Wait, so those dinners with him and his father, you mean all those times you said you were too busy to help me shop? Were business meetings. Thanks to them, we've built a great professional relationship. The merger announcement goes public next week. Thanks for giving me his contact info. Saved me a lot of trouble trying to make this connection through official channels. Merger? You mean your company and his family's company? Yes, the deal I've been working on for the past 6 months. Remember all those late nights at the office you made fun of? All those boring business documents I was always carrying? No. This isn't happening. Then please tell him about me. Tell him I've realized he's the only one for me. I want to get back together with my ex. Come on, sis. Help your cute little sister out. I'll even stop making fun of your clothes. Sorry, but my work is my top priority right now. I won't do anything that might jeopardize this business relationship. The merger is worth billions. Billions? But I'm your sister. Family comes first. Jeopardize my career for someone who called me plain and invisible for months? The sister who's treated me like I'm nothing ever since we were living in the same house as kids? I don't think so. Jeopardize? What do you mean? Bringing you up would definitely do that. Nathan made it very clear he never wants to hear from you again. So I think it's best if we don't talk for a while. I'm going to block you too. And let me say this one more time. Thank you for introducing him to me. The commission from this merger will buy me a very nice apartment, maybe even in that building you always said was out of my league. Wait, don't block me. I can change. I'll apologize to Nathan. I'll stop making fun of your coffee posts. I'll even like your cat memes. Goodbye, Emma. Good luck with your future dating plans. Though you might want to avoid the hospitality industry, Nathan's quite influential there now. Sarah, don't you dare block me. I'm your sister, your only sister. What about family loyalty? My career has been going wonderfully since the merger, and I've secured my position on the corporate advancement track, so I'm actually somewhat grateful for my sister's impulsive behavior. The partnership with Nathan's company has exceeded all projections. Since then, Emma hasn't been able to let go of Nathan. She tried going to his old house, but he'd already moved into a luxury apartment near his company's headquarters. She tried staking out his office, but the corporate building was so huge with so many employees that she never managed to spot him. I heard from our mother that she's still talking about him, checking his company's press releases and trying to figure out which events he might attend. To this day, she hasn't succeeded in meeting him again. I wonder when she'll find out that he's already found someone special through proper matchmaking channels. Someone who, unlike my sister, actually appreciated him before knowing about his background. As for James and his wife, they're enjoying life in Europe. Emma still doesn't know that James's wife is actually Nathan's cousin, another detail she missed during their 8 months of dating. It's probably better that way. Some people never learn. Time to focus on my work. We have another major deal coming up, and I heard Nathan might be bringing his new fiancée to the next board meeting. I should prepare those quarterly reports. Maybe get coffee at that overpriced cafe Emma always mocked. After all, I can afford it now.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.